Interesting what Gareth Southgate was saying there, Gabby, in terms of the attacking threats that they have and the competition, because they are all competitive. And I'm loving the fact that obviously so many injuries this season, as we were expecting, potentially, unfortunately, more to come. Touch wood, as Gareth said, there won't be, but you kind of have to think that there will if you're talking sensibly. But he's got so much strength in depth that it's perhaps not going to be as big a problem as it maybe would have been in the past.
No, 100% not. I mean, you look at the squad he's got available now, even the injuries to Maddison, Grealish and Rashford, but you look at the squad he's got available, you can name 3-4 different sort of teams, combinations of players in different lineups. So that's one thing that he's blessed with, is that he's always going to have a talented squad, and I don't think he can make any excuses for the not getting the right result against Albania. But it will be a tougher game. I've played, especially in under-21s, I've played in some of these grounds, and the pitches aren't as good as Wembley. It's not as easy to get the ball down and pass it. Even when the team are playing behind the ball, it's not as easy to open these teams up. So it's not going to be as easy as San Marino. But with the players that England have got available, you still expect them to break them down a numerous amount of times and win the game comfortably.
Yeah, it is one of those strange games, isn't it? As San Marino was, talked about the fact that it took 14 minutes to get a goal. You go a little bit longer than that and you start to get a bit nervy. But defensively, Albania are very solid, so it probably is going to take a little bit longer to break them down. Interesting you said there about the pitch, because they've got this new stadium. I think it was about a year old now, and there's been a shadow over the pitch, which has caused some problems. But Gareth was asked about it earlier on and said that he didn't feel as if there was going to be any issue with it. But then equally, you just don't know when you kind of get there, and so it is one of those things that it could be a problem.
Yeah, it is as well.
It's the shadow.
Yeah,
that's the word I was trying to look for. Sorry, someone's bringing me in a cup of tea and I get so easily distracted and then can't actually string my sentences together. Easily pleased with the tea. Just give me caffeine. It's fine.
It's as well, Faye. We played a lot of games in my time in under-21s. We played a lot of away games, and some of the pitches you're playing on, they're tight, they're really small, they're not very good. Like you says there, the shadow as well. Sometimes it's not as easy as you think. You can't be going as an England fan looking at this game against Albania thinking, okay, this will be another 5-0, because like you says, they're going to defend well, they're going to sit behind the ball, the pitch isn't going to be as big as Wembley, so it's going to be tougher. So I expect it to be a tighter game, but like I says, the quality that we've got, the Fodens, Harry Kane might be back starting, so you expect them to win the game comfortably still.